Hi everyone. So I have my foil press preheating, and I recently got these, I think in January, maybe February. I don't know. It was one of those months, and I did show them on one of my hauls. So I haven't used them. So I wanted to try and use them today. I don't know if I'm going to use them all, but let me start with this champagne bottle. And let's see, I'm going to do my little foil pressing. If I can get this package open. You guys prefer the plastic packaging or the paper? I prefer the paper. This one. I think this is much better. So anyways, like I said, I have my foil press. It's preheating, and I can get this open. Okay, so this die is a nice size die. To be exact, it's 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So for your A2 cards, it'll be like right at the top of it, but it's still nice. If I can get this off, I'm just struggling. So while that's heating, I have the foil that I'm going to be using today. Okay, there it is. So the foil that I'm going to be using today is this pretty gold foil here. And this is Gold Spangles. You see that? From Crafter's Companion. And this is the paper foil. So I think this is a small die. So I am going to place this. I'm just trying to bring that in view. Okay, I am going to place this here on my machine. And I'm going to place my top plate. And I'm going to let that heat for 30 seconds. I am using my Gemini, the regular one, not the Junior, not the Pro. So I'm using the top plate extender, so make sure you do that. And I have it on low for 20 seconds, according to the matrix. Okay. Now let me get my foil ready. Okay, look at this wasted foil. Look at this. There's a piece of tape here and here. Frustration. Okay, so I need to get enough foil to cover this. This set is still available, guys. If you want to get it, it's available on HSN. I'm not sure if it's available on Crafter's Companion's website. So I'm going to place my foil over top of that, and then I am going to take a piece of cardstock and place that over top my top plate, and I'm going to run this through my Gemini. Okay, and I'm going to gently lift this up. I'm going to take this, I'm going to move this to the side, and use your magnetic tweezers if you have them. Take off the die. Safety first. Okay, letting it cool. It looks pretty. I'm praying I didn't over foil it. All right, so we'll just wait on that one. Okay, let me let that sit for a minute. So then for the next one is going to be the birthday cake. So let me open the birthday cake. I'm gonna pause it and open it. So I've decided to open the star and the birthday cake. So these dies, I am going to say these are medium-sized dies. And let me do the birthday cake first. So I'm going to, well, look at that. The tape is stuck to the die. Rats. Okay, well, I'll come back to that one. Let's try the star. And the star, if I can not have the tape stick to it, Oh my goodness, it's doing the same thing. Okay. So I'm thinking this is a medium-sized die. So I'm going to place it on here. And I'm going to bring my foil press. And I am going to, this may be small. I'm going to do it for, it's just bigger than that champagne. It's wider, I guess. Let me try 35 seconds. Okay. If not, we'll be doing it again. So 35 seconds. And then let me see if I can get this tape off of this cake, because that stinks. Okay. All right, I got it. Barely, but I got it. Okay. So the foil that I am going to be using for the star is Crafter's Companion. And this is Disco Ball. Pretty. Okay. So let me take this, and I have the Disco Ball foil. Pretty, pretty. I'm gonna place that on. And then let me just move this down a little. Okay, so I'm gonna place that on. Can you see it? All right, and then I am using a piece of black cardstock. Just gonna place that on and run it through. And yes, I should be looking at my matrix, but I didn't. So we will see. And then the next one, I'm going to do the cake. Okay, so I'm going to sit that here, and I am going to put it back in because I'm getting ready to do the cake. And I'm going to do the same thing for the cake. This is how it looks. I'm going to leave it for a minute, let it cool. So I'm going to remove this. Safety first, use your tweezers. And then the cake I am going to place here. And I am also going to do 35 seconds on that one as well. So I'm just using the die and then my top plate to heat it on low. Okay. And then I have, where's my paper? Oh, right here. So I have this bright green paper. And the foil that I am going to be using, sometimes I'm going to be using this one from Spellbinders. Sometimes when you use other companies' foils or dyes, you may have to do longer, heat it up longer. So we will see. So I am going to remove this. Here is the pretty foil. Let me show you the foil. It's a pretty rainbow. I'm going to place that this way. Okay. And then here is the bright green cardstock. Place that down and run it through. Okay. Let me move this out the way, because that completes the 3 dies, unless we have to go back and refoil. So let me set that here. Take off my top plate and gently remove this. And yeah, like I said, other companies' dies, you do have to go a lot longer. So we got to redo this one. So I am going to do, I did 35 seconds. I may need to take the temperature up to medium. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to push the temperature up, put it in. I'm going to push it up to medium. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you. So I put it in, I pushed medium, and I'm also going to let that die heat because it barely transferred, as you can see. So I'm going to even let this heat up while the warm is heating up, which takes less than a minute. So I've redone it, and I let it warm for 45 seconds, and then let me cut my foil. And we will go ahead and run it through. Hopefully it was enough heat, or it is enough heat to transfer. So let me get this, and I think this should be enough. All right, so let's take this here. lay it down. Here is my card stock, and let's cross the fingers. Well, I don't do the finger crossing, but let's pray, let's hope. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave the heat on that for a minute and just move it to the side, and let's look at the other ones. So this was the first one that we did, so let's reveal this one. Come out, please. Perfect. And then the other one was the star. So actually, you know what, the star looks like the same size of the cake, but I forgot it doesn't foil all of this in between. That's why I'm thinking it's the same size. It doesn't. It only foils the rays of the starburst. Okay, so let's take that off. Perfect. So let's look at this one. And I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, so I did 45 seconds, medium heat. Let's reveal. Better, not quite. So it looks like with that die, well, it is a larger die. I guess I need a little more heat, but it transferred if you pay attention to this and this. Yeah, so much better. So I will work with that one, and that's it. So I hope you guys like that. I did want to make a card, so let me try to do that with you really quick. Okay, so here we go. So I have this one, pretty. And lots of times when I use my foiling dies, depending on what it is or what die it is, I don't add too much because I like to keep the focus on the actual foiling. So like this is really cute. And then the paper in the background brings it out. Okay, and then this one pretty much says it for itself. You're a star. And then I just have some starry paper in the background. So, and then obviously the other one right here, we're not going to make a card with that one, but I'm going to try this with probably 10 more seconds. I'm not going to do it on the video, but you know, if you guys work with that die, if you have an accurate time, let me know for this particular die because the other two worked. But I'm going to try medium. I did medium 45 seconds. I'm going to try medium 55 seconds and see if that works. So we're almost there. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Love you. Bye.